Hey guys, welcome back to GTA Speedy. Today we'll talk about things Rockstar needs to fix in GTA Online. Let's head into it. Number 10, balanced weapons and vehicles.
80. So I don't think it's worth it. Once you get your hands on the Combat MG, you'll see what I mean. This thing just feels like it hits
This game wouldn't be GTA without powerful and fun vehicles to use, and as well as weapons. However, just because they are powerful and fun to use doesn't mean they have to be ridiculously overpowered like they currently are in the game. Fans are sick of loading and do match just to get immediately killed by a Hydra or a tank, and some of the vehicles in the game are fun but also very overpowered. Hopefully, this will be addressed in the future. Number 9, better servers. Better servers would be better for every player on every console because there are so many problems with them currently. Players are sick of lagging out of matches and having to wait 20 minutes to load back in, and this needs to be addressed immediately. Unfortunately, this probably will not be fixed, however, maybe for next-gen consoles. Perhaps in future games, the developers will take this into consideration and have better servers. Number 8, improved cop AI. GTA have been bad ever since the first games, and although it's difficult to make perfect AI, that's not necessarily an excuse. Fans just want them to act a little bit more realistic and not have 20 cars chasing them all at once. Although some of these high-speed chases are fun for the player, there are a lot of times with that they are more annoying and unrealistic. Perhaps in a future game, the cops will actually be more realistic and actually act how they would in real life. Number 7, more heists. Over the years, Rockstar has added in more heists to the game. However, that doesn't change the fact that there are still very few, and the ones that are in the game are very similar to each other. Fans have been asking for better heists and more unique ones for a while now, and it all seems like they're moving into the right direction, but it's still not perfect. A bunch of new heists with a bunch of different ways to complete each of them would be great, and it seems like Rockstar may be doing something similar to this because of what would added in the casino update. Number 6, the wheel spin at the casino.
And that's obviously going to save you millions of dollars, even if you already have.
The wheel spin at the casino has a bunch of awesome rewards for players to collect, and although that it wasn't an issue on the surface because that's how it's supposed to be, a lot of players desire the rewards so much that they have found glitches to spin it more than once per day. Although this was a nice feature that Rockstar added, it also has a bunch of bugs, and that is because the rewards are high-tier things such as large amounts of money and rare cars that are highly desirable. The Wheel of Luck is annoying for a lot of players, and although some are lucky, it may be a good thing that there are a bunch of glitches that this wheel allows for, and this Rockstar needs to reconsider features like this in the future, or at least make sure they're implemented properly. Number 5, more reasons to use boats.
Jeez, holy crap, this thing is fast.
Boats are in the game, and there are a bunch of different ones that players are able to purchase and ride. There are currently very few reasons to actually travel by boat, with the exception of a few different missions in the game. It couldn't hurt Rockstar to add a tiny new island somewhere on the map where players actually need to use a boat to get back and forth from. Perhaps in the future this will be a reality, but for now it seems like boats are just there for the occasional joyride and mission. Number 4, NPCs that actually do something. Players have been wanting other characters in the world to act better and more realistic for years. The issue with them is that they just sit there, getting shot and run away. All they say are the same dialogue lines that can get really stale after a while. In future games, it will probably be addressed, and hopefully it is because this one is a thing that fans want to see fixed in GTA games immediately, and it's even more prevalent in the online mode. Number 3, graphical upgrades. GTA 5 has looked the same for years, and fans are ready for a graphical upgrade. Although it seems unlikely that Rockstar would update the game for the current generation, maybe the next generation consoles will get an update that will make the graphics better. There are a lot of ways that Rockstar could improve the graphics, and some of them wouldn't even be that difficult for the developers to pull off. This is a necessity, and it should hopefully be addressed at some point in the near future. Number 2, more reasons to own a house.
Like paint on the wall, but for the most part, they're basically the same. They're all the 3-story house. You got the first floor with the kitchen and the sofa.
Houses in GTA 5 have a few functions, such as coming with a garage and also letting the player do drugs and mess around with their friends. However, there are very few functions that actually matter, and if a player really wants a place to store cars, then they could just buy standalone garages. For the millions of dollars that some of these houses cost, it's pretty ridiculous that there are actual few functions of these houses when players can spend their money somewhere else for something better. Hopefully better housing is brought into the game into the future, and perhaps an upgrade could do it justice. Number 1, more money from the playlist modes. The playlist modes are usually extremely fun, so it seems bizarre that Rockstar would decide to give players only small amounts of money for completing them. Fans are sick of loading into a match and playing it for 30 minutes only to get 10k. This could easily be addressed by buffing the money, and it is done all all the time for events for the different playlist modes where Rockstar offers double money. Because of how easily this could be addressed, this definitely deserves the highest spot in our list. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in that next video. Goodbye.